Hello, everybody. Welcome to a makeup session here of the Abbacado show here. I have my usual suspects here, the Cados in the chat. I've got a few people lurking in the background. Love the eclectic group that I have joining us here for this kind of pseudo real-time radio show going live like we do here. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you ever want to join us, the link is down below. Come and hang out with us on Twitch. Get some of your favorite songs to listen to. You can play the Wheel of Cheese or you can dono boost. Today, we are actually just doing the makeup. This is going to be just only 2 songs, but it's going to be the first half of this. Might be about an hour long because one of the songs are about 40 minutes long. Yes, I do them that long, for those of you who don't know. But usually, 99% of the time, if somebody makes a request like that, they're also very kind and considerate about the amount of the dono because it's a lot of music to listen to. So I always appreciate that consideration. I never ask for it or anything like that, but you know, it's really a cool thing. So I do appreciate that. I hope everyone's doing well. What do you say we get right to it? I already did my audio check. So let me turn off our just relax, take in the universe thingy that I'm playing here. Stand by. All right. Oh, I didn't realize that white noise was so present in our cans. Alrighty, so what do you say we get going? I want to start with Brexter, who came in yesterday, did do his 40,000K redeem. Somehow it didn't end up making it on the forum until one of our Cado bros did a little bit of Heimlich maneuver and brought it up to us. So we're going to start with Brechter's track first. And let's see what we got going on here. And, oh geez, here we go. This is going to be a great way to start the holiday vibe, I think. This is going to be pretty fun. 'Tis the season, he says in his message. Welcome back, Cotter. Thanks, brother. And we'll see what we got here. This is a Weird Al track. And this is very apropos to the season that we're about to enter to. Are you guys ready? The Night Santa Crazy. Let's go, guys. You ready? Here we go. Is this an original video or is it a...
Down in the workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good Gentile girls and the good Gentile boys. When the boss busted in,
Gentile.
Nearly scared him half to death. Had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a
lyrically, he's such a genius.
Merry Christmas to all, now you're all gonna die. The night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger.
I don't know how I've never heard this.
Just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower, and he barbecued Blitzen. And he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy, the night Kris Kringle went nuts.
Do you guys recognize that this is mono though? Can you hear it? So whoever the creator was didn't pop this off in stereo. National Guard and the FBI. That must be a current time Christmas statement.
Helicopter circling round in the sky, and the bullets are flying, the body counts rising, and everyone's dying to know who Santa was. My, you used to be such a jolly guy.
The world needs Weird Al more than ever right now. Guy's such a freaking genius, man.
Yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in a federal prison for his infamous crime. Hey, little friend, now don't you cry no more tears. He'll be out with good behavior in 700 more years. But now Vixen's in therapy and Donner's still nervous, and the outlaw got jobs working for the postal service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They talk about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting gypped. Oh, the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting the raw deal. Some finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, some finally must have snapped
The old
in his
file in the
brain.
prison.
Tell ya, some finally must have snapped in his brain.
This is going on for a little bit. Let's see.
Like he was tired of getting gypped. Oh, the night Santa went crazy.
Oh, okay. So
St. Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting the raw deal. Some finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, some finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell ya, some finally must have snapped in his brain.
So it looked like this was a creator's rendition. You know, the claymation bit there. You know, the one thing the one thing about Weird Al is that every song that he ever does, he really embodies the genre or the personality of an individual performing the music in that genre. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So whenever he's doing what he's doing, he sounds like he's being a heavy metal guy doing a heavy metal, or if it's a, you know, Torch song, or if it's something like this, that's kind of, you know, pop rockish and stuff like that. And then number two, his lyrics are just absolutely insane. He probably has the best time in the world, you know, wherever he sits and whenever he's writing his lyrics, and he's got to be laughing at himself. I just can't imagine that he's not, you know, writing these things going, oh my God, no way. You know, that he comes up with that stuff. The video is really cool. If this was a creator video, it was, okay, so remember I said earlier that, can you tell that the music is in mono? So you know, there was no real depth to the tone and everything. Well, then I also just noticed that it was uploaded 18 years ago. And yes, 18 years ago, that would be really pretty much when YouTube was still kind of working out, you know, what its rendering capabilities were. So there were a lot of creators who were uploading music, you know, in mono than in stereo and stuff. But Brexter, this was a great video to start it all off. But to A-B it with his incredible lyrics and this creator's claymation, this was badass. This was perfect. And like usual, just super freaking clever. Clever Weird Al Yankovic. That's funny. If a creator did a thing on Weird Al Yankovic but called him Yankovic, and then he does a video of a yak. No, okay, we'll just stop right there. I'm just saying. Alrighty, guys. I gotta blow my nose, for God's sakes. Hold your ears. Sorry about that. And I'm not editing that out. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you know, the trumpet's in a whole different tuning. I know, I have to blow gentle, but I'm actually going to go. Just kidding. I'm actually going to go see my ENT next week. So. Oh, shit. That's going to get just roasted. That's got to blow my nose gently is what it was. Oh, geez. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. So this next track is from Ginger. This is going to be quite a listen, everybody. So, this is, I think he's celebrating. Let's read what he has to say here. He opens it up with, today I have 3 hours of Australian polka for you all, which of course he's kidding. So the name of this band, Ninajirachi, is an innovative Australian electronic music producer and DJ known for her captivating blend of maximalist hyperpop and intricate sound design. Her acclaimed debut album, I Love My Computer, is a vibrant and meticulously crafted journey that showcases her distinctive future-forward sound. The album is notable for I Love My Computer, receiving significant industry recognition, winning 3 of its 8 ARIA award nominations: Best Solo Artist, Breakthrough Artist, Best Independent Release. Oh, okay. Well, looking forward to it, Ginger. So the name of the artist is Ninajirachi, and the name of the album, we're going to be listening to the full album, it's about 40 minutes long, is called I Love My Computer. And, you know, Ginger does bring the most eclectic, unique, and really, you know, he's a DJ. You know, you got to have a sense of what other people would like when you're doing things. You do what you do for yourself first, but then if you're a DJ and you're, you know, in my opinion, from what I understand, you know, especially nowadays, you know, a DJ is an independent artist and taking music and just mixing, you know, a session together that you kind of read the room, if you would, or read the vibe, or read the energy of the time that you're doing this. You know, where are you in the era of the year, whatever the case is. So let's do this, everybody. This is from Ginger. This is the artist Ninajirachi. Jirachi. I'm sorry, I do that. And the name of the album is I Love My Computer. Everybody relax, grab a cup of whatever it is, smoke them if you got them. Let's go.
Do you want to listen to it? I have never been to London. And that's the truth. I have never been to London. But I'd go with you. I have never been to London. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. I have never been to London. But I'd go with you. Do you wanna listen to it? We can.
The vocals are so clean in its recording and engineering.
I've never been to London. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. I have never been to London. But I'd go with you. 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 Can.
I wonder what synths these artists are using more and more of. If it's Reason or I don't know. There are new tone generators, synth mods that come out all the time, and I'm just, because this isn't my style of music, I never get asked to produce this style of music. I don't have a lot of these modules. There's a little width to that bass too, Mental.
Do you want to listen to it? We can not do that one.
Oop, little shift in the vibe and in the tempo. Everybody out there so far, what genre of music would you call this?
I've got a song that nobody knows. I put it on when nobody's home. It sounds like high school front gate, smoke in my face. It sounds like different highways, but it's too great. It sounds like loving you is easy, but they boosted the pace. It sounds like I could touch yellow Pikachu case. FL Studio.
Yeah, like a house, rave kind of vibe.
It sounds like I've got a song that nobody knows. And I had it in a post when I was 12 years old. I didn't know it would score the 64 plus home. Turn a monkey to a memory and change my world. It sounds like I've got a touch, little crack in the screen. FL Studio so late I fell asleep on the keys.
This is really musical. I like this a lot.
Speakers bleeding into my dreams. It sounds like
I would love to see, it's kind of like Violet Pony. I would love to see what their DAW looks like. You know, all the edit points and stuff. Or how many tracks and layers are happening. Sometimes that's a really fun visual to watch too, is the DAW streamers going across.
I've got a song that nobody knows. And I had it in a post when I was 12 years old. I didn't know
Super big on the saw tones. Kind of like how she's produced this video. It's kind of giving me ideas for my Positive Wave Writer channel.
It sounds like I wanna
That's called chordal programming.
I wanna
So in other words, they'll change, the chords will be actually programmed into a single note press, but you're going like this and the chord will respond to that chord change, but it may not stay in the same exact key structure, even if the notes that you're choosing are in a specific key because of the chord.
Cause no one in the world knows me better. It says my name. It says no one in the world does it better. I wanna
the cosplay thing. This almost seems like the style of music that is kind of synonymous with cosplay. Am I misconnecting that, or is that just how I seem to have been programmed by listening and watching many videos like that? Like if this is like cosplay themed music, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't know. Oh, is that a new thing, e-girls? I see, I learned a new genre now, I don't know. Well, it's new to me, I'm sorry. I'm Obi-Wan Kajitsky, I'm stuck in my coconut, I don't see it get out in the world a lot. I was waiting for 1 a.m. to come in with it. There it is right there. Oh, there's Judgment 2. This is killer. I'm enjoying this. This is great. I'm the girl that was in your dream. I'm the one that you want. Very creative. I'm really digging this track. About 60% of the words for an old fart.
So there I was, pulling the sound down a hole. It was like a little song, and it wasn't even complicated. It was like something I'd heard before. I couldn't place it. Anyway, I followed the sound.
Dicking around with the stereo imaging there. I like that. Have a lot of applications in very fast-moving video games, don't you think? Yeah, racing games for sure, yeah. Yeah, I gotta tell you one thing. What am I, 12 minutes into this? I'm up. You know, it's a go, go, go gadget. Ooh, nice addition. Well done. Well, it's a single, maybe it's a single note arpeggiation or a chord arpeggiation. lot of work going into this editing as well here of the video as well.
I'm sorry, I promise it'll be gone in the morning. I only posted it so you would see it. I was so deep in my late night feelings, didn't mean it, it was stupid. I chose a song you like in case you saw it. When I posted it, that's all I wanted. I'm not sure I'm that far in your pocket. I'll delete it once you've seen it with your eyes. I want you surprised. I want you to see what's underneath me. I want you to see what you're missing out on, and how we could have had fun, and how it could have been all yours.
I've always loved those really fat, stabby synth sounds that are wide like that. A little bit of a gospel-y vibe there. I don't know why. Maybe it was the chord changes that were cycling right there. God, there's some great engineering going on in here. That whole lo-fi tailing off of the delay. I mean, that requires a lot of thinking, creative thinking. Ooh, something chills, something's... Maybe we get a peek into the soul of this artist here. Loving this. Great choice on the mix approach on this. I'll explain it in a second. I just want to listen to this a little more. Nice step up. So the production's about to jump. It's probably gonna lurch. What I was saying is that earlier I loved how this opened up with the guitar beautiness, the ambient ethereal. And when the percussion and everything kicked in, she made a decision to keep that beat kind of pulled lower, wasn't so much in your face, using a softer kick, sound to keep that ambient thing going. I really love that. I thought that was great. Great move. Well, she's definitely having a great time with her video, that's for sure. Is that an E trike? No way. Shit, back in my day, they just hurl you down a hill with one of those big wheels. Anybody remember that? Back in the 1900s? Same here, Fentel. I almost got completely creamed on one of those things.
Do you wanna?
Did I pun something and I didn't know what I punted? I'm looking at your comments here. So far, that last track for me had a lot more of a unique depth to it that I really enjoyed that journey. She's very clever with her production, her and her team, or if she has somebody helping out. Either that or it's just so refreshing for me to see such a unique approach, different than what I'm used to being old. But I'm learning, and if I'm not learning, at least I'm enjoying. She strikes me as somebody that would put a schedule in the calendar. You know what I'm saying? Very organized. Because I think you have to be to do this, not only this style of music, but also the kind of video editing and stuff.
What does it mean to see him? Now all this time has passed. In my dream.
Oh good, I'm not the only one that eats while I stream. Unless she's not eating, and that's just sped up. The work in the video production is as equally intense and creative. One of those things where I'd like to find out how long it actually took her to produce the album and the video and get this whole thing together. great video editing. I'm just like blown away. Not because it's all this fast cutty stuff, it's the choices. It's even in that whole run of just, you know, communication towers, you know, sticking to a theme for 20 seconds and doing that. That's so much work. I like that. Giga ADHD. I gotta start using that. Yeah, I noticed that Fantool is very... Oh, I like this. This is like a cut time. This is badass. Okay, I'm digging this. She had me going on this, but throwing in this cut time beat here. This was badass. I love that. I don't know, Fentel. Maybe Ginger can set me up with an interview with her. I think it might be fun. You know, it's really interesting to see where these artists come from and how they do what they do. I'm digging this right here. Super glitchy, but I dig it, man. Rhythmically, that's badass. That was a nice track. I like the whole cut time glitchiness of it and everything. So to me, that was a good shift. That last track, compared to everything, had that consistent, you know, 4 on the floor vibe. You know, even though different speeds, that was a really nice track to break it up a little bit.
I used to get the bus to school. The time was all it costed. It took about an hour to get from King Kong, but it cost fit.
1, 2, 3. Oh, she's doing this in 6/8.
Phases moving faster than the wheels. I used to look.
I mean, it feels like it. I don't know. She could surprise us.
Wrote some of my own and used GarageBand to
Were you? I was counting. I was like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I might even like the way it feels. I used to do the music class. They gave us an assignment to write a little
And the new
song.
vocal techniques of recording and engineering is so different now. It sounds great.
I've got a computer and I put in the practice, so I'm just gonna use it. And I got a 40%, but I didn't care 'cause it meant I knew something they didn't. I might never see them again, but I hope they're well and they like the new songs that I've written. 'Cause I can't really sing good, but I'm still gonna try it. There's something really feels
Cute. She says she can't sing good, but I'm going to try it. Sounds great.
can't really play good, but I've got a
But that's usually when artists are comparing themselves with other, so they self-judge.
One day when I'm older, I might do something else. But I'll still write the stories and I'll sing them to myself. I'll sing them in the kitchen, I'll sing them when it's quiet. 'Cause when the melody is meant for me, I'm gonna find it.
She's
I'll sit
really,
out on the balcony
really talented with
my
vocal
oldest
harmonies as
friend.
well.
The spirit in the room with me that carries my pen. 'Cause I can't really sing good, but I'm still gonna try it. 'Cause I like making music and someone's gotta write it. 'Cause I can't really sing good, but I'm still gonna try it. If only 'cause I like the way it feels.
That's the only reason to do it. That whole line she said right there. What a great little itty-bitty track in between it all. I thought that was great. It gave us a little peek into her personality.
Do you feel better now? 'Cause I'm strong. There's questions I can't answer if you're gone. I see everything, and I feel better about it. Say you love me, but I can't imagine.
This is giving me a little frou-frou. Emojin heap. This, I think, is probably one of her more straightforward productions without a lot of the intense sonic edit trick. Well, obviously, it's just a still for the video, but yep, this could be the big close. I don't know. The last track. some very unique messing around with time there. It's almost as if she's giving us kind of a salad bar mix of everything she kind of did earlier into this as maybe perhaps the final song. I like this rhythm. This is... Yeah, this is the first one on this series of tracks that has this like kind of not glitchy rhythm, but percussive rhythm, but that this particular approach. That's what it was, the reggaeton vibe, yeah. It's almost like she's signaling to us too. She's using the same graphic effect that she opened up the video with, at least as I remember. So it's almost like she's also bringing that to a full circle as well. This kind of reminds me of the sound from a TikTok thingy. I don't know. Guys, that was it. That was the whole album, the whole shebang. See if I get a little stop place for us to hang out here and talk here. I thought it was, first of all, it didn't even feel like 40 minutes. It really didn't. And I felt by no stretch of the imagination taxed by it. There was more than enough served up in there with creativity, both on the production of the music and then folded inside all the technical stuff that went into producing the music, all the post effects, all of that editing. I can't fathom that. I mean, I could see it. I've tried it. I don't have the bandwidth to be as patient as to, all that editing that goes on in there with that kind of music and stuff like that. It's obviously a few generations ahead of, my old fart generation. But once again, kind of Ginger, like when you brought in Violet Pony, and with this artist here, Ninajirachi, I think if I say that right, forgive me if I don't. The texture in the editing, in the glitchiness of it and everything, obviously focused a lot towards an audience that is that house, rave, and all the other genres I don't know about underneath that, but for what I know, which is a very specialized genre of music. And one of the reasons why I'm really interested when I listen to music like that is because the basis of all of my arrangements, 100%, has always been around rhythm. The uniqueness of, of being able to blend series of rhythms and make it work. Not be too complicated, but be able to pull different patterns out of your brain. That's how I look at it. When I've ever done production, nowhere near the capacity of this, but what I thought I was being tricked at doing would be, I've mentioned this before about layering notes. Being an arranger, you have infinite possibilities, but then to a certain point, you get to the point of diminished returns, and then it just sounds like pink noise or white noise or something. There's just so much going on. Rhythmically, too, you do have infinite choices, but you get to a point of diminished returns before it becomes too much. And the magic is knowing in your creativity, where's that too much zone? And when do you pull back the reins? And then when you pull back the reins, what decisions do you make? Because at the end of the day, as a composer or an artist as she is, and Violet Pony and other artists that do this kind of music, sometimes because we've gone beyond it, we can hear it, we can decipher it, but which one do I take out? But I love that one arrangement so much. Oh, but this one's so good, it works with this. And you go, okay, I'll just do this. And then you listen back to it and go, I didn't move jack. You know what I mean? So it becomes a very, excuse me, it's a very unique world to be in, especially when it's rhythm. And let's not forget, I was just talking about the rhythmic aspect of it, the editing aspect of it, still there's an incredible quality of tonality to it. The melodies that she's singing, the backing track she's creating for it. Pretty extraordinary, man. Might be kind of fun to interview her as well. And, ask her a few questions about her production path and how she chooses to do what she does. Like to know how long it took to actually do this whole project, so that could be also a fun thing. So, yeah, that was a great listen, Ginger. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was good. I wasn't afraid. When I saw that you popped up a 40-minute, request, I knew you'd be bringing, I just wanted to be able to give it that attention. So thank you. And I will be cutting this off and putting it into the YouTube sphere, if you would. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this off with Wheel of Cheese for a few spins here. Tonto Corazon. Mano, ¿cómo estás? I noticed you just dropped in a dono. I'm not going to be doing any donos today, but I promise you this, that when I come back for the next stream, that'll be the first one we listen to. So, watch out for your notifications. The next time I come back in, we'll make sure we do that. Anyhow, let's go ahead and spin some Wheel of Cheese. What do you say? Look at that. Everybody's excited for Wheel of Cheese. We haven't done Wheelie. Ceiling Panda. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Ceiling Panda. Is this the first time here? Okay. Let me switch over to the Wheel of Cheese. I might have some glitchiness that might be going on there. Good. Okay, that looks good. Don't worry about that. That's the old list. We don't have to stress that. I have to remember, how do I do my wheel of cheese? I forgot. Okay. Oh, I see. That's right. It's been a while. Okay, Ceiling. Good to see you here, man. All right, here we go. I forgot how to do my wheel of cheese because it's been moldy. My wheel of cheese has been collecting mold because I haven't spun it for a while. All right. Okay, here's how we do it. There's 1 a.m. Just got to count on him. Oh, shit. Cycloid, are you talking about? I did all the donos yesterday, Cycloid. If you were in on that, you'll see it when I pop it up on YouTube. If you did anything and donoed in the last 2 hours, let me see. I got to refresh this. No, the only person I see up there is Tonto Corazon. So, okay. I think I remember how to do this. Interact. I go like this. Okay, here's how we go. All right, good. Are you guys ready for the wheelie of cheese? I figured out how to do my ting. A rolling cheese gathers no mold. Okay, here we go. Our first wheel of cheese. Remember, everybody, most of you guys know this. And if you're lurking in the background, you want to join us, you've never done the wheel of cheese. Nothing over 7 minutes is an automatic punt. So if you put something in there that's over 7 minutes, that's the only rule we have. Any other outside of that, any other music, all styles of music, it doesn't matter. We listen to it. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, new wheel, people. Look at that. Not so many people on the wheelie. Creep, if you did submit and I don't see it and there's a little bit of glitch in the forum, I'll let one of the mods know to check it sooner than later. Okay. Are you guys ready? Big slices, big cheese. We don't have a lot of people lurking, so you got a pretty good chance. Oh, you were looking at the old wheel. Oh, I see. Okay. Are you guys ready? Spin! Who's it going to be? No. I'm going to wait until Patty Cake's first comment on this. Oh, that's funny. There we go. All right. 1 a.m. wants us to, is it rigged? People are going, well, rig. We are going to be listening to a track from the, I think it's a band, is it not? Sun Lux, Let Me Follow. Is that what we got going on here? So let's see what we go. See what 1 a.m. is bringing to us. Let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, I gotta switch it over. There, and I had to take off. I thought I was hearing it from the outside, but it was in the mix.
You can break, throw yourself away, leave it behind, become undone. And if you need to, you can break me too. You can disappear. Please just take me with you when you go.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, let me follow. Let me follow.
God, I love the production of this. God. The visual that's great for me is like a hero walk in slow motion, walking away from something dark. I love a little Vocaloid-ish vibe in the arrangements that are showing up now and then.
We can run, forget ourselves, leave them behind. We can make believe.
I love that little string ramp.
Relive another life and slowly appear.
A little light trim back there.
Take me with you, take me with you.
Beautiful haunting melody that is right there.
Take me with you, take me with you.
I love that second call to that melody there. It's such an important part of the track to me.
We can disappear.
Well, I was waiting to hear the call back there. 1 a.m. I didn't know you listened to good music. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Oh boy, here we go. I love this track. This was a great track. This had some very kind of very powerful A and B melodic things that kept swimming in and out of it. Now, of course, the vocalist has just an amazing voice, and the intimacy of the recording and everything. When it opened up with some of the softer patterns to kind of introduce us to the texture it wanted to set off, so kind of an ambient, ethereal, yet kind of pseudo-sterile environment, because obviously it's all, you know, digital module produced, all except for the vocals. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Whoever produces, whoever arranged this, delicately used so many very cool little sounds and tones to keep playing just a little here, a little here. But that thing that I was calling out in the choir, da-da, da-da, or da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, or whatever. You know, that's where the songwriting, production technique, and the, you know, and that kind of vibe, when you understand, you got to give something to maybe call back into, especially if you don't necessarily have a really super discernible hook. And whoever did the production on this was great. I loved the vocals, were phenomenal. The engineering, once again, just another level. It's just beyond me. I can imagine what's going on there, but it's just beyond my abilities, in the sense that for myself, when I think because I'm so freaking old, that when I think about engineering and stuff, I'm still thinking patch bays, you know, or just even if I'm using that same mentality, if I'm doing stuff on my DAW, I'm still thinking about my side chain that way. But now there's a lot of great like plugins that'll actually do that for you, and then you can kind of remanipulate it with it. Now a lot of plugins are adding AI to it. You know, so I've not invested in anything like that because I don't go down that particular path. But 1 a.m. This was a great track. It went right into my playlist. I appreciate that, man. That was good. That's what I'm saying. So, why did I say something wrong? Judgment? Why is System of a Down going to be mental on me now? What'd I do? What'd I do? Did I say something? But what? I'm just saying. Oh, insert size 9 shoe into my mouth, I guess. All right, let's continue the wheelie of Cheesley. What do we got here? We got a fat wheel. Thanks, 1am. Appreciate that, buddy. And let me refresh it. Stand by. Double Dutch fudge here. Let's see who else we pop up with. Remember the rules. Nothing over 7 minutes. First time in the background lurking. You want to listen to some music here. Let's do this. Hey, Opper Scrapper. How are you? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out for a second. And everybody here is it's a really super cool, chill click. So welcome. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me refresh this list here. Oh, the list isn't as fat as it used to be. Why is Yukol so fat? Why does his name get like that and everybody else is normal? Yukol, do you have some unique keystroke thingy going on in there? His name is so big. That's what I'm saying. Not fat shaming. I better spin the wheel and get myself out of this conversation. I can't seem to win for losing. What the hell? Here we go. What do we got? Who's up next? Come on. And it's looking like, oh, almost had some cross-face buffalo, but we're doing I the Coop. I the Coop wants us to check out. Where are you? I see you here. Oops, I skipped by accident. There we go. So we're going to listen to a track given to us by one of our Arcados, I the Coop. Thanks for reacting to my previous recommendations. I'm really glad everybody liked it. Just wanted to apologize for the confusion about labeling it as folk. So he's talking about, he left us a message here. It was actually an original piece from the soundtrack, just heavily inspired by a traditional Latin American and Hispanic folk music. Okay, now for this one, the recommendation we have coming up to us, we're going to change the atmosphere a bit. This is the main theme from Nod-Krai. I guess it's coming from the game Genshin Impact. It's a frozen and mysterious place inspired by Northern Europe cultures and cold areas like the Baltic and Siberian regions with a mix of mystical and rural vibes. Everything revolves around the ancient legends about the moon and special kind of energy that exists only there. And of course the lyrics are in Latin, of course, so thanks for the heads up there. So okay, so this is coming in from I the Coop. And the name of the track is Nod-Krai, and it's coming from the game Genshin Impact. And it looks like it's a live performance. You know how much I love that. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Twing. Hey, what the hell? What a beautiful, intimate voice. Beautiful counter arrangement with that reed or that flute instrument. That picking pattern, badass right there. Beautiful. God, I love the beautiful use of all the cultural instruments to this, taking it to a whole different level. Great engineering too on this. I'm sure it was done in post, but I love with the modulation, the arrangements came in already loaded. They didn't build a slow, transition into it. What a great sound for a fairly mild size. Group of musicians. Absolutely beautiful. What a stunning piece that was. That was just absolutely beautiful. Like I said earlier, I love the fact and, the Nordic aspect of it that was said in the message of it, in a place that's cold and looks at the moon for the energy, everything like this. This I could not have imagined a more beautiful piece of work composed for the story. I was trying to read at the same time as listening to the music and stuff, so kind of back and forth with everything. Loving the fact that there was a lot of cultural instruments implemented on it that represents that region for what it looks like. I don't know the names of them. I'm a contemporary composer. I never studied ethnomusicology, so I don't have a vast knowledge of that. Beautiful, intimate voice by the artist, by the singer. There were some background vocals there. That obviously there were some a very clutch group of background vocalists as well that I couldn't see from the video cutaway that was adding to a lot of the beautiful harmony arrangements to the vocals. I just thought it was beautiful. And also I love the interwoven sounds in between the reed instruments and the flute instruments, or once again, I don't know the name of the one that's metallic. But the whole vibe was this beautiful mystical call to action, to the moon and stuff like that. And I caught that, in other words, reading the lyrics, understanding because of what you kind of gave me the messages in that. I felt it through and through. Beautiful. For me, since I have a very little knowledge of This at first I thought it was going to be something like some of the other groups from that area that are a lot like, oh my God, why can't I remember the names of Wonderleg or something like that? And there's a consistency in this mystic call to action with these beautiful melodies and the percussions, either percussive instruments or the percussive arrangements. You know, so I love that. That was great. Thank you. I blabbed on a little bit after that. Very, very super cool. I love that. Okay, more Wheel of Cheese. Let's continue on. Thank you, I the Coop. For those of you who don't know, just the same at the end of this, I usually pop these videos up on YouTube. Usually take me sometimes a day or a week to do it, but eventually it gets up there. So if you want to visit that YouTube channel, one of the mobs will probably pop it up in just a second. Yeah, let me refresh my data. And remember, if you're new to this, nothing over 7 minutes. 7 minutes, anything over 7 minutes on your Wheel of Cheese is an automatic punt. All right, there in the chat, that's the... Oh, hi, SB. I'm sorry, I won't talk so loud. Are you hungover? I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's Monday for you. You got to work. Let me refresh the wheel information. There we go. Okay, what do we got going on here? You guys ready for some speen? We speen. Speeny speen. Here we go. No. Ew. There we go. I pressed the wrong button, as if, right? Who's it gonna be? No. Okay, 1 a.m., your turn. All right, I'm waiting for this. Let's all watch. Let's all watch this. Hang on for a second. Let's watch. That you see. Let's come on. This we got. If you're a Kado, you know. This is the war of all wars. This is the jabs of all jabs. The puns of all puns. I'm just saying. Spin the wheel again. All right, let's see what Krabby Cakes wants. Patty Cakes would like us to check out a song called 1 a.m. Bus is Old? No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not the song he wants us. Patty Cakes wants us to listen to. Oh, shit. All right, here we go, guys. It's from the TV show Pokemon. It's called Pokérap. Pokemon. What started out as an 8-bit Game Boy game spread into the traditional card game and anime, gobs of other merchandise. All of these pieces of media were translated into English and dropped like a tsunami on the Western audience all at once in 1998. When dubbing the cartoon, Imagine executives hired you to write a song to cut up into minute-long chunks to repeat at the end of every episode of the day, both to help you westernize the show and help kids memorize the various Pokemon species. Yeah, you know, there's a thing about westernizing. So you have no real context and low budget, so as success wasn't assured. Okay, so let's go, guys. This is from Patty Cakes, dedicated to 1 a.m. Bus and their romantic relationship that they have here. This is called Pokérap. Let's go.
We gotta rap some Pokemon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on. I want to be the best there ever was.
Oh my God, talk about westernizing. You're not kidding.
That's my cause.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Catch 'em, catch 'em, all.
Westernizing isn't the term here.
Look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside.
Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff.
Catch 'em, catch 'em,
Oh my God. It's so bad it's good.
Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onyx, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro.
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all,
Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticate, Magnum, Micadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cluster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu!
The choice of the production is mind-numbingly so over-focused on let's westernize this. This is what they listen to. This is how they listen to their music. We can do it.
Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie!
Woo! We're at the halfway point. Doing great so far.
We? What's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work.
Break time's over. Here we go.
Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Firebloom, Granny, Pikachu, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan!
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey,
Pokemon.
Squirtle?
Muck, Dugong, Johto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon!
At least 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Campy isn't the word. This is the KOA of campy. For those of you who know, you know.
Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magma!
Whoa, catch your breath, man. Shake out those lips.
It's downhill from here. Just 24 more to go.
Now it gets tricky, so listen real good.
Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kaboom, Top Septo, Dratini, Bowlite, Mr. Mime, Cubo.
This is how many characters Pokemon has?
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
I don't think they've repeated anything yet.
Catch 'em all, Pokemon. Hey.
Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot,
This is
Arbok.
just the first gen? Jeez. How many characters they have?
Catch 'em, catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
All right, there's no two ways about it. I have been completely, I've listened to campy music before, and this, without a doubt, is so campy that you have to really give it the time to listen to it and just go, what? I would have loved to have been a fly on the production wall of when they were writing this. If in fact, as you were saying, Patty Cakes, it was this was the mission, was to westernize it, and get it out there, that this is what they thought as far as music production would be, the westernized version of, like, oh, they like this kind of music. It's just so unique to see that this pseudo stereotypical choice of vocalization, riffage, the non-cool of the rapping cadence of it. Everything about it was just so campy. But I'm sure that there's a billion people in the planet that play Pokemon and all that this is really sunk into it, and it's just part of it all. They used it. It almost sounded like they wanted to try to loop the drums, but they used a real drum kit and musician and clipped. I don't know. It's just so unique. But even the soulful vocalized riffage in the back was, this was, I think this gets the campy #1 award, music production. But impact-wise, it looks like it probably really made a serious impact. So bravo for the marketing team who went ahead and produced this. It is a little bouncy and it is catchy. So, of course, anything that I have to say when it comes to my version of campy, it's just me being an old fart. But I can't tell you how many times during my life that I've heard companies to try to sound cool and release stuff. And my experience with that is, as a composer, especially through the 90s, and I was doing commercials, is when you sit into an office of a creative director and all the people who were there saying, we need to make this sound like heavy metal. Maybe we should get some of that. What is that? Rah, 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 rah. You're talking about distorted guitar? Yeah, we should do that. You know what I mean? I almost imagine the creative meeting being something like that. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun to listen to in that capacity, But the learning curve is, frick, how many characters does this Pokemon franchise have? I'm just saying. See Patty Cake's comment. Okay, wait a second. Hang on. I was yapping because I do that. Where's Patty Cake's comment? My child said she smiled at you. Thought. Video call. Hi, Patty Cake's kid. How are you? Oh, geez, that's the best. Was that the comments you were talking about, huh? There's over 1,000 of these characters. God bless the marketing mentality of the Pokemon French fries franchise. Okay, more spinning of the wheel. Patty Cupcakes. Here we go. Okay, refreshing the data. Let's spin some more cheese. Okay. Let me grab my wheelie. What a great day, huh? Everybody here on the Kados? Patty Cakes and 1 a.m. on one stream. I'll bet you the chat. I got to go back and just look at the chat because I was listening to music. I'll bet there was all kinds of shenanigans going on there. Here we go. Refreshing the list. Got some more people from a beyond. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's go. Oh, is he going to make it to Shadow? Shadow Eye. How are you, Shadow Eye? Let's see what we got here. There you are. Let me see. Shadow Eye would like us to... let me see. There you are. We're listening to another game OST. Okay, great. Warcraft 3. Well, this is the conclusion of a few years of posting Warcraft OST for every race in the game. I sent Night Elf, Human, and Orc. Now it's time for Undead. The Orc one was rolled not long ago, though, so if the schedule won't change, it was still good for a few months. I think I may have read that all mental. I don't know. But let's check this out. This is from Shadow Eye. It is from Warcraft 3. The name of the track we're listening to is Arcane Echoes. So this is Arcane Echoes from Warcraft 3. Let's go. Good mysterious undertone there. Well, this is a badass start for the track for sure. There's some really great digital delay programming on this percussive. You can hear it. God, I love the microtonal use of kind of that dark mystic whale call tone. But it is supported by the drone change. You hear right here. For those of you who played the game, can you describe, if you remember, what scene this would have been playing against? It almost feels like it would be a very deep place where you're just barely seeing light and moving through it very slow, and you just know something's lurking. Thanks, Senjiro. This kind of composition here lends itself to so much theater of the mind, being that I don't know what's happening in the game here. But it's definitely heavy, nerve-wracking, if that's the intention. The composer hit it. Some great percussive sound design going on in the back. So this is kind of a, I think I forgot who was it said it, that this is just kind of music that is coming in just through the mission gameplay. So it's not necessarily assigned against a scene particularly. So maybe this kind of retracts itself through different points of the game, perhaps. But yeah, what Aman just posted, the background, this whole track was built to kind of keep you kind of in this molasses kind of anxiety, lower vibe kind of thing, you know, kind of keeping you nervous and kind of on edge without really overly aggressive statements from percussion work or, you know, big swells or anything. Just wanted to kind of keep you in this kind of glidey groove, but heavy, you know, dark as you were plowing through. Now, I don't know anything about the game, so I did see a comment that there was also I guess you're gathering things through this part of the mission, perhaps, in, you know. But I'm assuming that the visual is kind of dark and mysterious and stuff, you know. So I really like this track. You know, we've talked about this before. A lot of really super powerful music written for media is not all jumpy and moving, and so, you know, there's so many pieces of music that are so impactful in movies that are of the most beautiful light-handed textures and brush strokes of orchestrating or whatever instrumentation style that you use. And it could be a two-toned drone movement kind of thing moving around with little flecks of things that come around that has some of the highest impact, you know. So yeah, it is very Anford. It's very much like that. It's the mood approach, mood building approach. I don't know that because I never went to composing school, and so I don't know if they teach that. I'm pretty sure that's got to be part of the curriculum, you know, writing pieces of music and then creating moods with minimalism, you know what I mean, that kind of vibe, you know. So I'm assuming that's got to be an important part of a curriculum of any, you know, of the music composing schools that talk about composing for media, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I got time, I think, for two more. Let's continue on with some more Wheelie of Cheesley. Refreshing. All right, let's see what we got coming up here. You guys ready? Thank you, Shadow Eye, for that. That was a really super cool drop on our list here. Here we go. Okay, here's the refreshed You guys ready? We spin. Let's go. What do we got here? And oh, will it make it to almost MP3? It's a hardcore song. Okay, let's see what hardcore would like. Hardcore would like us to check out. Hi, Hardcore. How are you, Bubba? All right. We are going to continue the journey. Oh, good, with some more live music. We get to watch some classical composition here. This is the artist or the band. I'm going to say Secret Garden. The name of the song is Sometimes When It Rains. Coming in from our Wheel of Cheese winner, Hardcore. Let's go. Beautiful setup. Love the filling in of the string arrangements in the back. Beautiful. Beautiful dynamics in the playing there. Very soulful, very much in the feels. I love the addition of the acoustic guitar there, nice and forward in the mix. Beautiful slides into the notes there, a little gliss. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, two separate melodies talking to each other, staying out each other's way. Just wonderful. What a great arrangement. Beautiful. That was just wonderful. I mean, I just got chicken skin. Got a little bit of a goosebumps going on there. There's no two ways about it. I think one of the more beautiful aspects of watching a performance like this is, you know, we get to experience it, you know, with the musicians and everything. That right here, where this little thumbnail I just landed on, I think it was just an absolutely beautiful choice of instruments to counter their melody and have that conversation that they were doing melodically. I don't know. So I guess Secret Garden, I don't know if that's the name of that ensemble that we're looking at, and maybe they do cover songs, originals, and whatever. I don't know, so that's why I'm just kind of saying. So perhaps this is a song that's very famous somewhere in the world, and this is a cover or original piece, or maybe a game or something. I don't know. The subtleness to their supporting arrangements was beautiful, but there's something else too that I wanted to kind of rinse on just for a second. The acoustic guitar and the harp playing, it has literally such a heartstring emotion to it. You know, the harp, especially, and the acoustic guitar. There were a couple times where, you know, because when you're playing acoustic guitar too, you know, when you're in it and the feels are in your hands and you're kind of biting into it, there was a couple times where the acoustic guitar kind of biting into a little bit of the pattern a bit more, kind of gave it a little bit of volume in it. I would have loved to have been in the room in the post mix on this. But the patterns in which the harp was arranged in to not necessarily be in unison with what was happening in the piano, it also had its own life. And a lot of times too, when you have something as slow as this and very melancholy and laid back in its arrangement, there are times where the harp would be in unison with the piano just to add that extra fresh kind of nuance to it in dynamic, because the harp is a little bit more, it can, you know, the harp can be played with more of the softer parts of the fingers. It doesn't have to be bitey and poppy and, you know, an aggressive sound, a very high, on the high end of it. You can, you know, play it mellow, but I just thought this was really, really super, super great. Loved hearing it, and it really put me in such a great mood. I just loved it. Thank you so much for that. All right, let me see. Let's do one more wheel of cheese, and let's see how I feel after that. Maybe do another one. What do you say about that? Let me refresh it. This has been a great stream, by the way. This particular stream has been phenomenal. So I think we can all agree that this has been a great journey. All right, let me see what else I got going on here. How about another wheel of cheese? Let me lock and load. Thank you, Hardcore, for that. That was fantastic. Okay, refreshing the least. And it did refresh. It didn't look like it, but I saw it refresh. Are you guys ready? Is you ready? Here we go. All right. Hey, it's time for a vodka martini. Vodka Man 666. Let's see what Vodka Man would like us to be checking out here. Vodka Man wants us to hang out and listen to... Oh, I think this is... could this be more video game? We are going to be listening to some music from Arknights. And the name of the track is Battleplan Arclight. Lobby music for an event themed around retro futuristic 80s version of the space race. So I believe that's it. Where's Vodka Man? He was hanging around. I know he was here for a minute. He must have dipped. All right, let's go, guys. This is Arknights, I believe. It's an OST, I guess. Is Arknights a video game or is it an anime? Anyhow, this is Arknights, and the name of the song is Battleplan Arknight. So let's go. Let's see what we got here. There's Vodka Man. Here you go, buddy. You won. Let's go. So Miami Vice-ish. You're right. That synthwave 80s vibe.
I'll stand on the edge of the world.
Oh my God, you're right.
That can't be ignored. What are we up against? What are we
That kick snare combo with like a Lin drum vibe or an SP1200 without a hi-hat. So 80s.
Like the sun, it's bigger than us. It's only begun. So hold on, we're lighting up the sky. Hold on, right here our worlds collide. Oh, you know it's far from done. Hear the battle cry. Now it's our time.
It's like the highlight of the hook is bringing in the hi-hat
Ashes may dance on the
along with the harmonies.
but gravity can't keep us down. A new awakening looks like it's up to fade.
Background vocal sounds like it's a harmony generator.
It's bigger than us. It's only
It's not a bad thing.
When
Just what's available now out there.
It burns like the sun. It's bigger than
Not those backgrounds.
It's
Behind that.
only begun. Oh, here it comes.
I mean, it's a guitar lead sound on a synth, but doing a great job on solo.
There's no turning back. Tonight we will rise.
That off-tempo swelling in of this arpeggiation is just, how do they do that? Maybe it's a patch.
You can't run, you can't hide. There's no turning back. So hold on. We're lighting up the sky. We're lighting up the sky. Hold on. Right here our worlds collide. Now it's our time. We own the night. We own the night.
The earmarks of everything 80s here, except obviously a lot more polished production.
We own the night.
Great song. I really dug it. And very well, the message and leading us into the fact that this had that 80s vibe in there. You're spot on. That old synth, that old drum machine sound, the programming, whoever did the producing and the arrangements was spot on, capturing that 80s vibe. However, you can tell obviously it's more recent production, the sounds, the engineering and stuff like that. Once again, I've said this 1,000 times in my streams. I guess it must be the programming of whenever there's like, in that case, there was the 8th arpeggiation of the programming of that very slow attack kind of vibe. Because, if you're doing editing, you can actually change the attacks and let it swell up and stuff. So I guess that's a technique that's used to kind of be slightly behind the beat when, some of it's nice. Some of it sometimes for me gets a little bit, off-putting because I don't like pudding. Vanilla pudding or chocolate pudding, so therefore it was off-putting. Sorry, come on, guys. That's the end of it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call it at the end right now for our Wheel of Cheese session as well. Thank you guys for coming out. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad that I'm back doing this. I really am. It's good to see everybody here. It's good to hang out with new people who've come in and said hi, like usual. I know that today was a great stream, especially having patty cakes and 1 a.m. win. So I'm almost on top of each other with their, songs and stuff like that. So that was always, that's comedic for all of us legacy Kados here. I think, let me take a look at my Twitch activity. I think, do we have any new followers? No, not really. We had our usual suspects, but I'm sure we had some people lurking in the background. And so let me hurry up and stop my recording.